A multi-billion-dollar construction boom is unfolding across our region. The industry estimates that construction may total $5.5 billion this year, with another $6 billion on the way next year. It's being driven by a combination of everything from the Shell petrochemical plant in Beaver County to investment in healthcare and higher ed and ongoing midstream investment in the shale gas industry. All the activity is creating plenty of opportunity for workers with the skills to build things, so much so that the industry is stepping up efforts to recruit minorities for free training in the trades. In fact, apprentices earn while they learn. The industry is gearing up for a construction trades community workshop at the end of the month. Odell Richardson is Executive Director of Pittsburgh Community Services, and Jeff Novers is Executive Director of the Builders Guild of Western Pennsylvania. And welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, Odell, I'm going to start with you. For folks who don't know what Pittsburgh Community Services is, what is it?
Pittsburgh Community Services is the designated community action agency for the city of Pittsburgh. We've been actually in place in one affiliation or another since 1964.
64. So what kind of stuff do you do?
Well, the community action agencies are the designated frontline agencies that were set up with President Johnson's War on Poverty.
Okay.
So there were 1,100 set up across the country. There are actually 43 in the state of Pennsylvania, and our mandate vis-a-vis the federal government is to ameliorate poverty, folks at about 125% of the poverty level and below, to move them from poverty to some form of self-sufficiency.
Okay, and herein lies an opportunity now with the construction demand in the region. So some pretty amazing numbers right now, Jeff, in terms of what's unfolding around us.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. It's without question historic highs, and there's no signs that that's going to abate.
Yeah, I got to ask you, so $5 billion here, $6 billion there, I mean, it sounds
pretty soon
big.
you're talking real money, right?
but how does that compare to like a typical year around here?
If you go back to about 99 or 2000, you know, we had a few spikes there with stadiums and a convention center, the Alcosan plant. But if you look at an average year, it's $2.7, $2.8 billion, which seemed to be a pretty average non-residential market. You go back about 4 years, Shell started to come in, you start to see that tick up. To the point where last year was about $4.7 billion in 17, estimating 5.5 this year, and then over 6 next year. So, you know, the growth has been very rapid and immense.
So if supply and demand were pretty well balanced in the early part of the century, you had enough workers to do that $3 billion or so of work.
Right.
Right now, there's probably more work than there are workers to.
Well, you know, reality is we move forward here over the next 3 or 4 years, and even more short term, we are going to get, you know, really in a jam here to be able to supply the number of qualified, skilled tradespeople that are going to be demanded in the industry.
So I know frustration in many years in the minority community that it's been seemed to be so hard to crack.
Hard to crack. It has been for sure. It has been for a very long time, and it's kind of an open secret. But I think one of the things that has energized me to really get involved with this is that I think this provides a very serious and real opportunity. We talk about the billions of dollars, that's commercial construction. So what we see and what the activity that we've seen has been, as you hear Jeff say, non-union. This is union opportunity. Okay. So on top of that, you still have the growing housing opportunity.
Which is largely non-union.
It's largely non-union, but it's still work experience, work opportunity. This provides an opportunity to take that leap into a career developing opportunity within the unions and the trades, and it's huge. It's a great opportunity.
Plenty of people on the bench, but no secret barriers that have to be overcome in many cases to make sure that minority prospect can participate.
Absolutely. So what this represents, working with the building trades, is PCSI and other social service agencies actually working in concert. It's the first time that we're working in concert with the unions to move to address those barriers, at the same time helping to pave the way for access into the different trades.
Everything from what, driver's license to math skills? Driver's
license, math skills, dealing with drug issues, record expungement, getting a car, getting transportation. There's a myriad of issues that present as barriers. Even how to successfully negotiate the application process.
Wow, good point.
Which is application, math, also the interview.
Yep.
and how to interview.
Can you pull that off? Can you
Exactly.
present yourself effectively?
Yeah.
So big event coming up the end of the month, right?
Yes, January 27th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's a Saturday.
Okay.
At PPG Paints Arena. If you go to our website, which is buildersguild.org, on the home page, there's a link. It says January 27th workshop. You click on that, you'll get all the information as to where you can enter. We've arranged for free parking with the Penguins in the arena in the South Lot. So we're really trying to make this as easily accessible to as many people as possible.
One-stop shop. You're all going to be there. All
the services,
the other organizations,
and we're going to have breakout sessions.
Wow.
To actually we have different presenters scheduled that are going to be talking about, of course, the different aspects and issues that represent barriers. And the whole goal is to have this be kind of an information fair, but then open up for follow-up afterwards and when they go into the process for filing applications. So we'll follow up, we'll continue to follow up, continue to support, and want to make this very successful.
And make a difference. Congratulations. Really cool to see everybody getting together to really try to ease that path and give people this opportunity. Odell Richardson, Pittsburgh Community Services. Jeff Nobers from the Builders Guild. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Program. Yeah.
All right.
Take care. And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us. Here's another sign of just how much times have changed for our region. When I moved to Pittsburgh about 35 years ago, it was the middle of the Pittsburgh diaspora. Many young people my age were moving out. I used to joke that as I drove here from Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, I should have known something was up by all the U-Hauls going the other way. And there was some truth to it. In those days, there were huge premiums on one-way rentals from our region because there were so few renters out there willing to bring the trucks back. Well, now U-Haul International is out with its list of growth cities in 2017. And not only is Pittsburgh on it, our region ranks number 7 among the top 25 U.S. growth cities for all populations, right behind Sacramento and just ahead of McKinney, Texas. U-Haul locations saw an almost 52% of one-way truck rental customers coming into the city as opposed to leaving. One-way arrivals rose 31% year over year, outpacing departures, which rose 22%. The bigger the net gain, the higher the metro ranks on the U-Haul Growth City list. Tempe, Arizona topped the growth list last year. Our region did fare a lot better than Pennsylvania as a whole, which ranked 48th on the growth list, way below West Virginia at 15 and even Ohio at 34. Texas topped the list of growth states. You can find the complete rankings at myuhaulstory.com. For today, we're out of time. So for the staff of our region's business and for the Allegheny Conference, I'm Bill Flanagan. Thanks for joining us and have a profitable week ahead.